Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to today's session of On Air with Boss. Our guest for today is Zoon Hassan. Zoon, can you walk us through your journey at Beacon House?
I joined Beacon House in 95. 98 is when I finished my O levels.
Okay.
And that was BMI. And I think that was probably the best time of my life.
Can you tell us about your fondest memory from that campus?
I've just come from city school.
Okay.
So my team was there, but now I was the captain of the BMI team. We won, I think, with about 72 runs.
Wow.
After that, the principal actually called somebody from PCB and we were actually selected for a match in Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium.
Okay, amazing.
And then my name also went for the World Cup, which was to be played in India. But I think my mom wasn't ready to send me at that age.
So Zoon, can you tell us about one life-altering moment for you?
I was really scared of public speaking.
Okay.
So one day, I remember we had this English teacher. He knew that I had stage fright. So without even asking me, without even telling me, he just goes onto the stage. He does some puss in the principal's ears, and then she says, so there's somebody. It was after the cricket match. So there's somebody I want to invite on to the mic, and she will talk about our experience beating the city school cricket team. And Zoon, can we have you here? Now Zoon was half dead at that time because my legs are not moving. I'm like screaming from the assembly saying I can't move.
Oh my God.
So I think that was the day when I actually started speaking in front of public. The first day where I was pushed really hard and I had to do it. And then I even did a TED talk after that.
So you mentioned your fear of public speaking. Do you have any advice for the ones who are still experiencing that fear?
Just practice. शीशे के आगे खड़े हो जाएं, वीडियो के आगे खड़े हो जाएं. भाई सबसे मुश्किल होता है जब आप अपने दोस्तों के आगे खड़े होकर बात करते हैं या अपनी फैमिली के आगे, क्योंकि वो तो देयर रूथलेस. वो तो ऐसे जज करेंगे आपको कि मतलब मजा आ जाएगा आपको, राइट? बट दैट एक्चुअली गिव्स यू द करेज. आपको पब्लिक स्पीकिंग की क्या डर है? यही है ना कि व्हाट इफ आई मेस अप. यू नेवर मेस अप इफ यू नो द कंटेंट. मैं अभी भी सबको यही कहती हूँ, जिसने प्रेजेंटेशन देनी है वो खुद बनाए, जिसने स्पीच करनी है वो खुद लिखे.
True. Tell us about one prank that you pulled in school.
There was this really, very cute person at the canteen. I don't remember his name. I think it was Joseph or something.
Okay.
And he would wear this really bright colored jacket, right? Like purple and green, and it had stripes of golden in it.
Okay.
And so the two of my friends would always just go there, and then they're like, "Hi Joseph, how are you?" And Joseph is all happy the girls are talking to Joseph, and the other party would just keep on taking the stuff from one side. Obviously what we did was then we would take everything and then bring it back to Joseph and say, Joseph, I think we got this extra, so can you please take it back and give us the money back? He was like, no, I'll just give you half the money. I was like, okay, half the money is good. So one of our Urdu teachers, she said, "Aise likhe." I said, "Kaise likhe?" She said, "Aise likhe." I said, "Kaise likhe?" 15 minutes aise kaise, she just kicked me out of the class, right?
Oh my God.
And then I went home and I told my dad. So my dad is, this is where it all comes from, right? So I told him. So the principal called him and they all went, and so the teacher came and said ke देखें मैंने इनको कहा ऐसे लिखे, तो डैड ने कहा ये नहीं बताया कैसे लिखे.
Oh my God.
That was it. The teacher she just barged out of the door. She's like, "No, I give up on this family. That is it."
Oh my God.
And bas khatam.
So you take after your dad.
I think so.
So do your kids take after you?
My daughter does.
Okay.
Yeah. She is 9. Turning 15.
Okay.
That's what I say. The older one is 13.
Mashallah.
He's mashallah, sulja.
He takes after Hassan?
Yeah, he does, definitely.
Oh my God. So I don't even need to ask you if you were naughty as a kid.
No, not at all.
Really?
No. Do you think all these things, they're like just cute things people do.
So did you have a particular inspiration for when you would pull pranks on other people?
I think हम सब एक दूसरे की inspiration थे. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह काफी थे.
Would you like to give a shout out to a few of them?
Business, and then Ash and then Sarah Fiza were quite the crazy duo, and Fatma was a very very close friend. You know, another Aisha, and then Nadia, and you know Uzma and Maryam and Wajiha, and you know, so all of these people, I think Sabah, Harika, they were all a part of this very 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 nice but crazy gang.
Are you in touch with any of your friends from school?
Most of them. We were a very very close group of I think 12 or 13, and we're all in touch.
So how did you meet Hassan?
We met at a wedding.
Okay.
Well, actually, it was one friend. You know, I think he's. मैं उससे खफा भी होती हूँ तो मैं कहती हूँ कि you know this is something good that you've done for us, so we're happy, very happy to have you in our lives.
Oh, mashallah,
So yeah,
that's nice.
Hassan, I think he's somebody who balances my craziness.
And mashallah, both of you are working together as well. So
Yeah.
what's that equation like?
We get along well.
Mashallah.
We work in Thali together. We work at 37 North together. We've actually been a training duo for IFC World Bank.
Okay,
So
wow.
we used to be the only couple training together for presentation skills and communication skills. So I think I am probably very lucky because you don't see men like that. He's on the right side in the room with me. He's on the right side in the office with me. So he's always on my right side, thankfully.
If you came across a genie who could grant you 3 wishes, what would you wish for and why?
This is a dream that I have. I want to build an orphanage and an old home together,
Inshallah.
where the oldies and the young ones they can be together. Second, I think I want to travel every country in the world. And I think the third thing is that I would probably have that much support that if anyone comes to Thali for anything, I have enough to help them.
So Zoon, if you were made campus head for one day, how would that day in BMI look like?
I think ये अक्सर हम सबको ख्याल आया जब हम स्कूल में थे, और हमें अक्सर ये ख्याल आता था कि बस एक दिन हमें आप प्रिंसिपल बना के तो देखें, फिर देखें क्या होता है. But I feel there are a lot of things that I can now do better because I have children. और जैसे अभी भी MUN हो रहा है या you know sports competitions हो रहे हैं या debating हो रही है, I think ये बहुत ज़्यादा इंसान को आगे ले जाते हैं.
True.
हम realize नहीं करते. Skill set होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. Especially with my son is 13, he edits videos.
Wow.
My daughter is 9, she designs. You know, so I think ये बहुत ज़रूरी है बच्चों के साथ. हम हर every summers हम 10 to 15 years के बच्चों की internship कराते हैं अपने पास, so that there's a skill that these kids learn.
So Zoon, can you tell me a little something about both your ventures, Thali and 37 Degree North?
Yeah. So Maryam, Thali is a non-profit. We started it as a family-based charity. It was my dad's idea. वो जो खाना dishes में बच जाता था, we would take it, pack it, and take it to people who couldn't afford food. We thought, we'll become a bridge between the food wastage and those who don't have enough food. करते करते अब तो I think about 22-23 years हो गए हैं. हम hand pumps तक आ गए हैं. Just today I found out we've placed about 501 hand pumps in the last two years.
Mashallah, mashallah.
You
That's
know,
a huge
so
number.
It is, and
mashallah.
especially in Sindh because वहाँ बहुत पानी की कमी है. So वो we worked on perinatal health. I've been working with a project with the University of Liverpool, and it was called Enhance the project. Then we've had my sister's a dentist. उसको ज़बरदस्ती मैंने इतना काम करवाया, उससे मैंने इतने dental camps करवाए. Then my younger sister, उससे मैंने बहुत fundraising कराई. So it's become like a family thing. My cousins have been my volunteers. My kids have been volunteers.
Yes,
so everyone.
mashallah.
My family are all the donors. So I think friends like yourself, I think we're very lucky. मुझसे जब भी कोई phone करके पूछता है थाली चल रहा है, so I keep telling them कि मैं नहीं भी होंगी तो I hope वो चलता रहे through my children and people I know. And 37 North is something we started a few years back. It's a marketing studio, creative studio है. हमने events से start किया, फिर हम conferences पे आ गए, बड़े events पे आ गए, फिर branding, design, पता है मुझे लगता है कि बड़ी एजेंसीज जो हैं उनसे बहुत ज़्यादा चार्ज करती थी लोगों को. Smaller businesses, medium-sized businesses, they want quality, but they can't afford all of that. So this was the reason Hassan and we started this. And now 37 Stories is an offshoot, which is smaller, more intimate events.
Zoon, what's one myth that you would like to debunk about your profession?
My profession, I would say marketing. So I think people have a lot of crazy thoughts. I'll give you an example. You know, somebody would come to me and say, "Can you do social media for us? How much would you charge?" Right? Your audience is not even on social media. So social media हर मुसीबत का जवाब नहीं है.
Yes.
या एक ही टूल नहीं है. अगर मेरी साथ वाली खातून टिकटॉक पे है तो ज़रूरी नहीं है कि मैं भी टिकटॉक पे. Maybe my audience is not on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I think everything needs to have a certain process. और उसी तरह I would say marketing भी. लेकिन जो myth है वो ये है कि पाकिस्तान में हर बंदे को अपने प्रोफेशन के अलावा एक मार्केटिंग आती है, एक डिज़ाइन आता है. अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
I would like to ask you the same question for Thali as well.
Yeah, I think it was just initially it was very difficult for us to register as a non-profit. I think उन दिनों में ज़रा मुश्किल भी हुआ था, but I otherwise तो ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. I mean, people do have these myths about non-profits, and शायद वो होते भी हों. You know कि अच्छा आपकी non-profit है, गाड़ी आपकी बड़ी अच्छी है, मतलब लीज पे है भाई.
Yeah.
You know, so but मुझे लगता है कि everything shows. For Thali there is no office, there is no operational cost. Half the time Hassan and I are spending our own money on Thali things. Obviously somebody asks, so आप ना नहीं कर सकते.
True. So Zoon, based on where you are now in your personal and professional life, what message would you have for your former self?
I think keep doing what you're doing and you will achieve what is meant for you.
Inshallah. So Zoon, what message do you have for the current students of Beacon House?
Enjoy life, but make sure that when you're enjoying, you're not hurting anyone. Skill seekho, make sure you're not dependent on anyone, and always be there for people who are close to you.
I had an amazing time with you on the session. I don't think I've ever laughed as much as I laughed with you.
I really enjoyed too, Mariam. I did not have the time to think about school as much as I did today. You know, this whole boss effort, this initiative, it has brought back so many alumni together. You know, I mean, I've met so many people from your platform that I didn't meet before. So I think you're doing a great job, Mariam.
It's a whole team effort, and mashallah, we are blessed to be an amazing team for all 3 regions. And obviously, honestly, I don't think we could have done this without your support, because we are here for the alumni, and the alumni basically make us who we really are. So thank you for that also. Zoon is a humanitarian and social entrepreneur and the founder of Thali and Effort, a non-profit initiative dedicated to addressing hunger through the redistribution of surplus food. Under her leadership, Thali has developed a strong, community-driven model that connects restaurants, hotels, and catering services with underserved populations across Pakistan. With over 2 decades of experience in the development sector, Zoon has expanded Thali's impact beyond food redistribution to include fundraising campaigns and long-term initiatives in education, healthcare, disaster relief, and mental health. In addition to her work in the social sector, she is the CEO of 37 Degree North, a creative agency where she combines strategic direction with bold imagination to design impactful events, campaigns, and content. She also leads 37 Degrees Stories, an event management initiative under 37 Degree North, extending her work into creative storytelling and experiential engagement.
Beacon House Old Student Society, BOSS, building a community together.